Human beings love to believe they are good, that we are honest, kind, empathetic, moral. We tell ourselves we would never hurt someone intentionally, never betray, never lie, never judge, never envy, never manipulate, never act in selfish ways. But psychology paints a very different picture. Behind every polite smile, behind every promise, behind every "I would never do that," there are darker forces at work inside the human mind. Not because humans are evil, but because the human brain evolved for survival, not moral perfection. We all carry shadows. We all carry instincts we don't talk about. We all carry parts of ourselves we deny, repress, or hide from the world. And today, you are going to see the 10 dark sides of human nature that most people refuse to admit, even to themselves. Some of these truths are uncomfortable. Some may challenge the way you view people. Some may reveal things about yourself that you've never noticed. But once you understand these dark instincts, you will see the world differently. You will understand people more deeply. You will protect yourself more wisely. And for the first time, you will see human behavior with absolute clarity. Let's begin.
1. People care about themselves first, even when they pretend not to. Human beings are naturally self-centered, long before they ever become caring. Psychology calls this the self-interest bias, and it is one of the strongest forces in human behavior. Even the kindest person still views the world through the lens of, how does this affect me? Do I benefit from this? What do I get out of it? Is this worth my time? Will this cost me something emotionally? People help others, but only to the point it doesn't threaten their comfort, their energy, or their resources. This is why people leave when things get hard. People stop caring when it's inconvenient. People disappear during your worst moments. People support you when it's publicly visible. People distance themselves when you become too much. Humans are programmed to protect themselves first. But here's the darkest part. Most people don't even realize they're doing it. They believe they are selfless, when in reality, they are simply protecting their own emotional safety. This does not make humans bad. It makes them human. But it is important for your emotional protection to know this truth. Not everyone you save will save you. Not everyone you stand up for will stand up for you. The world becomes easier to navigate when you finally accept that most people place themselves above everything else. 2. People judge instantly, and they rarely change their minds. The human brain judges others within 1/10 of a second of seeing them. Before you speak, before you move, before you even know who someone is, your mind has already decided. Confident or insecure, trustworthy or dangerous, attractive or unattractive, intelligent or foolish, high status or low status, someone to respect or someone to ignore. Man, this judgment is not logical. It is not rational. It is not accurate. It is instinctual. Your brain uses judgment as a survival mechanism. Because thousands of years ago, judging someone incorrectly could cost you your life. Modern life isn't dangerous like that anymore, but the instinct still remains. The dark truth? People claim they don't judge, but they do. People say they're open-minded, but they're not. People say, I don't care about looks, but their brains are evaluating facial symmetry long before they know your name. Here's the painful part. Once people label you in their mind, they rarely update their opinion. Even if you change, even if you grow, even if you become a better person, people cling to their first impression because changing their mind requires admitting they were wrong. And most people don't like doing that. This is why you can never control how someone sees you. You can only control what you give your energy to. 3. People lie constantly, often, without realizing it. Human beings lie far more frequently than they admit. Psychology shows the average person lies multiple times a day, and most lies are unconscious. People lie to avoid conflict, protect their image, avoid hurting feelings, escape consequences, look better, gain approval, hide their insecurities, keep relationships stable, impress others, manipulate outcomes. These lies are not always harmful, but they reveal a darker side of human nature. Humans value acceptance more than truth. This is why people say, "I'm fine." "No, I'm not upset. I don't care. It doesn't bother me. I didn't mean it. I swear I'm not lying." The painful reality? People lie the most when they want to appear honest. And the human brain lies to itself, even more than it lies to others. We distort memories to protect our self-image. We rewrite stories to avoid guilt. We convince ourselves we are better than we are, so we can live with our choices. The mind is not a truth machine. It is a survival machine. And sometimes, survival requires self-deception. 4. People want what they can't have and lose interest when they get it. This is one of the most predictable, yet ignored patterns of human behavior. People crave the unreachable, the unavailable, the complicated, the mysterious, the rare please, the forbidden set, the emotionally distant lives. Desire is fueled by lack, not possession. The moment you obtain something, or someone, the brain adapts, the dopamine drops, the excitement fades, the urgency disappears. This is why people chase relationships that hurt them, but get bored with relationships that are healthy. This is why people chase dreams more than they enjoy achieving them. This is why people crave validation from those who withhold it and take for granted the people who love them consistently. People don't love better. People love harder to get. It's a dark instinct created by evolution. The brain highlights scarcity and ignores stability. But once you understand this, you stop chasing people who treat you like an option. 5. People are drawn to chaos more than peace. If peace feels boring and chaos feels exciting, you're not broken. You're human. The brain is wired to respond to emotional highs and lows, unpredictability, intensity, adrenaline, drama, toxic cycles, emotional danger, maybe situations, love bombing and withdraw. This is why people stay in toxic relationships long after the joy has disappeared. People confuse anxiety with attraction. People confuse emotional chaos with emotional depth. People confuse inconsistency with passion. Chaos creates emotional addiction because calmness feels unfamiliar to a brain raised in emotional instability. The darkest part? Many people don't actually want peace. They want the feeling of peace that comes after surviving chaos. It's trauma disguised as love. 6. People want power more than they want love. Humans say they want connection. Humans say they want stable relationships. Humans say they want loyalty and kindness. But deep down, many want something else. Power over emotions. Power over attention. Power over decisions. Power over connection. Power over how much someone needs them. This is why people pull away to feel desired, play mind games, make you jealous, act mysterious, emotionally punish you, ignore you to gain control, give affection only when it benefits them. Power is safer than vulnerability. Power is easier than honesty. Power feels rewarding, while love feels risky. People often fear love because love requires openness, and openness can be used against you. So most people choose the illusion of control instead of the reality of connection. 7. People are kind when someone is watching and different when no one is. Psychology calls this performative empathy. People love to look like good people. They love to be admired. They love to be seen helping others. It boosts status. It boosts image. It boosts ego. But true kindness, kindness that costs energy, or requires sacrifice, or provides no social reward, is extremely rare. The dark truth? Many people are only kind when kindness is visible. But behind closed doors, patience disappears, empathy fades, selfishness returns, real personality appears. Some people act good because they crave admiration, not because they care. This is why you should judge people by how they treat others when nobody is around to praise them. 8. People envy you more than they love you. Envy is one of the purest and darkest human emotions. People envy success, confidence, beauty, peace, attention, intelligence, relationships, happiness, opportunity, but they hide it behind. Congrats. You deserve it. I'm happy for you. You're so lucky. I wish I could do that too. But behind that smile, behind that compliment, something else exists. Insecurity, comparison, resentment, inadequacy, bitterness. People don't envy what they hate. People envy what they want, but don't have. And no matter how kind you are, someone will envy you for the life you live. This is why you lose some people. When you start winning, their dark side responds to your success as if it's their loss. 9. People show their true self only when they feel you can't leave. At the start of a relationship, romantic or friendship, people show the best version of themselves. Kind, attentive, patient, generous, respectful, loving, supportive. But once people believe you are emotionally invested or unlikely to walk away, the disrespect begins. The effort disappears. The laziness appears. The controlling behavior emerges. The emotional distance increases. The true personality surfaces. People reveal their dark side only when they believe you don't have the strength to walk away. This is why boundaries are not just helpful, they are necessary. The less someone fears losing you, the less they consider your feelings. But the moment you show you can leave, respect returns immediately. 10. People love you based on how you make them feel, not who you are. This is the hardest truth for most people to accept. Humans love comfort. Humans love validation. Humans love emotional safety. Humans love admiration. Humans love attention. Humans love companionship. Humans love feelings. But here's the dark side. People don't love you. They love the way you make them feel. If you stop giving reassurance, attention, energy, support, comfort, loyalty, validation, some people will stop loving you. Not because you changed, but because their emotional benefit did. Relationships that depend on what you provide are never real. The few people who love you, for you, even when you're not at your best, are rare. Cherish them.